So one of the big things that you have to get right from the start when selling a house is getting the price right. And the obvious question is, how do you make sure that the list price on the property is right? Now, when you list it with an agent, the agent is going to be able to provide you with a list of comparative properties that have been recently sold and others that are currently for sale. The agent should have experience in selling properties like yours in your area, so they should be able to give you an idea of what your home is worth. But let's be honest, every property is different and the agent isn't buying the house. So it's virtually impossible for an agent to pinpoint the exact price that your home's going to sell for. There are some agents that recommend not putting a price on it, so listing it for sale by negotiation or offers over or a price range. Look, there might be circumstances where this is applicable. My experience is that buyers traditionally don't like that method. It frustrates buyers. Anything that's reliant on the buyer to be proactive enough to call the agent to find out what the home's listed at, in my opinion, probably isn't a good start. Put yourself in the buyer's position. If it'd frustrate you if you're a buyer, then the chances are it's going to frustrate them. One thing that we sometimes do when we've got a unique home and we're struggling to get an exact price on what that home is worth, we may actually in fact get buyers off our database through the home before we list it for sale. Before it features on realestate.com or in any publication, we get qualified buyers off our database through the home, and then we can normally extract really good feedback and in some cases even offers. So when we're trying to determine what the price should be listed at when the home's listed for sale, well, at least we've got feedback from the agent, we've got comparative properties that have been listed and sold, we've got obviously the owner's expectations on what they want to achieve, and we've also got what genuine qualified buyers want to pay for the home. So you can pool all that information, so when you go to the market with a firm list price, the chances of that list price being correct are going to be greatly increased as opposed to you just listing the property at the agent's recommendation. Remember, owners are sometimes concerned that agents are going to deliberately come in and give an artificial expectation on the sale price in an attempt to try and secure the listing. The biggest mistake that you can make is listing the property too high. If it's too high, the property's going to sit on the market for a long period of time, it's not going to sell, it potentially runs the risk of going stale, and then your only alternative is to continue to drop the price until you start getting interest. The alternative is, of course, listing it too low and you run the risk of selling it too quickly.